We're sorry you're not here with us. We're going to do the Kieser quiz with our last of the Mohicans, the two girls, because they're not in the senior class. They're here. So sorry about all of you that are quarantining or are homesick or whatever it is. So we're talking about Chapter 9. Your test is tomorrow. So we already started, so I'm just going to be honest about that. I asked, there are 5 types of brainwaves, true or false. That's false. There are 4. Psychologists agree on a definition of hypnosis. That is false. The primary active ingredient in methamphetamine is ephedrine. That is true. Sleep deprivation is more serious than sleep debt. That is true. And now I'm asking Sid. Illicit drugs are legal drugs. True. That is false. Jazz, different patterns of brain waves are associated with different states of consciousness. True. True. Sid, true or false, nicotine, alcohol, and caffeine are all drugs. That is true. True or false, a circadian rhythm refers to the patterns of sleep and wakefulness. That's true. There's Malia. We're playing the Kieser quiz for the test tomorrow. Okay. Liver disease, true or false? Liver disease, are we in you, Jess? You don't know? I don't know. We did you. Okay. Sid. Liver disease is most likely a consequence of chronic alcohol abuse. That's true. Here's the next question. Where is the Husker volleyball team ranked? Last I checked, they were 5th in the nation. 3rd in the Big Ten, because the Big Ten is a crazy good volleyball conference. That's not on the test. Malia, there is, true or false, there is no accepted definition of consciousness. Sid, which of the following is not a category of psychoactive drug? So which is not a category of psychoactive drug? Stimulant, depressant, marijuana, hallucinogens. Marijuana. The book says marijuana is in a category by itself. But that's more of an idiom than a clinical statement. So there are 4 categories of drugs, official categories. The 3 that we mentioned: stimulant, depressant, hallucinogen, and opiates. Jazz, here's the definition. Give me the term. A decreased susceptibility to the same quantity of a drug. What? Anybody else know? Tolerance. You become tolerant of it. You're so let's say you start drinking, and let's not say that, but let's say let's say I start drinking. Okay, it's been a bad day at school, and it wouldn't take much to get me drunk because I don't drink, and so I wouldn't. I get drunk very quickly. That's why I don't drink. One of the reasons. If I continue on, I'll build up a tolerance to alcohol, and it will take more and more and more alcohol to get me to that state of inebriation that originally just took a little bit. That's tolerance. Malia, what category is alcohol in? So I gave you those 4 categories. They're stimulant, depressant, hallucinogen, and opiate. Which category is alcohol? Well, opiate is things that drugs that derive their effective, what makes them effective or what makes them alter consciousness from poppies. So is alcohol a stimulant, a depressant, a hallucinogen? It's something that makes you hallucinate, or an opiate? It's a depressant. People don't think that because people act crazy when they're on alcohol, but it actually slows down everything. So a stimulant speeds everything up about your body, heart rate, everything, and a depressant, which is well known. That's alcohol is a depressant. Sid, what category is heroin in? It's an opiate. Um, Jazz, what category is nicotine in? It's a stimulant. Uh, what category, Malia, is cocaine in? What? I mean, I'm not gonna tell you. It's a stimulant. It's a stimulant. What category, Sid, is LSD in? It's a hallucinogen. Jazz, the percentage, what is the percentage? This is a term, so this is the definition, give me the term. The percentage of users who develop dependence. Okay, so it's capture ratio. Here's how you can remember that. The percentage, so the ratio, right, that are captured, that become dependent, that they're captured by the drug. So capture ratio is the percentage of users who become captured by the drug. Who did our boys team play in basketball last night? Not on the test. Um, during what type of sleep, Malia, are dreams most vivid? REM sleep. Uh, Sid, what is the common term for dependence? By the way, dreams occur at all stages, right? But they're most vivid during REM sleep. What is the common term for dependence on a drug? Don't overthink it. Addiction. What is the clinical term, Jazz, for sleepwalking? Somnambulism. Now, here's how you can remember that. Som is for sleep, so sleep. Somna. So if you can't sleep, you have insomnia, right? So somna means sleep. And what does ambulatory mean? Ambulatory. You're walking. So somnambulism is literally ism means it's a disorder, and somna means sleep, and ambu means walking. So you get all of that, and you get sleepwalking. So what is the term, Malia, for too little sleep? I just used it. Insomnia. And then here's the definition. Sid, give me the term. A disorder in which people fall asleep suddenly and without warning. Narcolepsy. I've seen videos of it. It's crazy. Like you'll be right in the middle of it. It's crazy. I feel that way sometimes. I don't think I've ever done it. Jazz, here's the definition. Give me the term. Calming the mind and focusing attention. You wrote a paragraph on either hypnosis or the Bible. meditation. Here's the definition. Malia, give me the term. The essence of man's godlikeness. Consciousness. Very good. Consciousness. Here's the definition. Sid, give me the term. The study of the relationship between drugs and mental processes. Psychopharmacology. So the pharmacology is the drug part, right? The psycho is the mental processes. And it'll be mashing probably. Sid, here's the definition. Give me the term. A universal human experience in which we encounter experiences, sights, sounds during sleep. Don't overthink it. Sid, here's the definition. A sleep disorder in which the person stops breathing. Mm-hmm. The first word is sleep. Apnea. Sleep apnea, yep. My son, actually, Josh, has that. He has to sleep with one of those machines every night. But it made a huge difference in his life. Like, he wouldn't be a Douglas County deputy sheriff without it, because he literally fell asleep. He'd just be sitting at the dinner table and he'd fall asleep. And he could not stay awake during the day because he wasn't getting sleep. So literally changed his life. It's all of a sudden, oh wow, my son's back. My active, charging son. Okay, and Sid, what is too much sleep? What's the term for too much? Hypersomnia. Last question. What team did our girls play last night? We played Parkview. We had a slow first quarter, but we played them closer than we did last time, and it's by 10, I think. And we outscored them in the second half. We just had a really bad. Sorry, that's on video. Just didn't win. Okay, here's what your essay. This is the essay word for word. Okay. After reading about different drugs and the effects they have on people, what do you think should be done to solve or at least mitigate the drug problem in our country? Mitigate means to lessen, to make it less. There is not one right answer. However, I want you to support your ideas based on what you have learned in this chapter. So what are your ideas on how we can decrease the usage of illegal drugs, even legal drugs? Alcohol is probably, possibly, arguably, the most damaging of all to families and to people, because it's so prevalent. Questions on this? Okay, so you have the rest of the hour to study. You'll take your test tomorrow. And I need to talk to you about your test. And yeah, that's it. Bye, Kristen. We miss you.